Welcome to Knicks Home Court with your host. My name is Greg Armstrong. R.J. Barrett and Immanuel quickly is back tonight. The return of the Suns. How that look, guys? I know we're gonna have to get used to it. It's gonna be on tonight. How much you got Barrett going for? Over under 30. How much you got quickly going for? Over 30. I mean, that's not a betting line. I'm just throwing this out there. How much you think they're gonna score? Actually, I would hope they both score a lot of points. 40 points apiece and lose by 40. That means 80 to 120. We're good. You know what I'm saying? But, it'll be good to see them playing again. And I wish them well. And, so it'll be good to see Barrett and quickly out there doing their thing, doing Barrett things. Mr. Go Left. I call Barrett Mr. Go Left because every time, no matter if he's on the right side of the court, he's going to the left side of the court, to the left side of the basket every single time. That's why I call him Mr. Go Left, because that's just what he does. But I love him. He was ours. Now he belongs to Toronto. He's from Canada. This should be good for him and good for his career. And the same thing I think of quickly. The same thing with him. And let's look at some highlights of Barrett while he was in Toronto. He torched Golden State. To the left, on the left side, left hand, good move though, to the left. And you see how he just, hold on, look at this again. He just left Scotty Barnes hanging to the left. There was a trade in the NBA, obviously, this week. We all know about it. The trade was between the Raptors and the Pacers. The Raptors traded Siakam to the Pacers for Bruce Brown and other players. I'm just going to say Bruce Brown because he won a championship with Denver. So he won a championship last year with Denver. He went to Indiana, got the bag, but now he got traded to Toronto in a rebuilding team. That's just how it goes sometimes, but at least he got the bag, But now Siakam is going to be on the Pacers. I think that's going to be an exciting team. I think it's going to be fun to see them. With Halliburton on the break, passing it, hitting them alley-oops, three-point shots. He's a fun player. Yeah, I like to talk about Halliburton because, we passed up on him too. We could have gotten him, but we passed up on Halliburton. Yep, there you go right there. Pascal Siakam, Indiana Pacers. I know they fans are like, let's go. I think they'll get to about the 6th seed. I think that's where they'll end up. The 6th seed. I think the Knicks will end up about either the 3rd or the 4th seed, but I think the Pacers can be the 6th seed. I don't think they're going to have to deal with the play-in. Pacers always had some dope colors. I like that. I like them colors. I would never get the jersey, but I like those colors. Just had me stuck for a second. But back to the Knicks home court and NBA news. And by the way, did you see? Y'all saw what Brunson did, right? Y'all saw what Brunson did the other day. He was putting it on him in the 4th quarter. The only thing that worries me though about Brunson is he's not even though he's like strong. I know next year I think he's gonna have an off-season regimen. He's gonna get more muscular, but I just feel like he's getting bounced around a lot. He always ends up on his back a lot and things like that. And we really need a backup just for the regular season. Not even so much for the playoffs. In the playoffs, you don't worry as much. But in the regular season, 82 games. Now you see what he did when he came back fresh. Even though he was a little nicked up, he still was fresh and rested. He needs a couple of games off. We're going to have to keep giving him calf games. Hey, his calf, he's out for 2 games. We may have to take some losses. Look at him. Look at him. I'm telling you, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. He's like Sam Cassell with speed. Look at this. Got him. He was killing him. Yep. He's Mr. Go Left too, but he's Mr. Go Left accurately. He's pretty, But again, like I said, Brunson is having a great, Brunson is having a great year. We just want to keep him healthy. And I think the best thing to do is to try to get a backup. I know a lot of people mentioned Malcolm Brogdon. A lot of people mention him. I'm not really certain, but I do like him as an option. I just don't know how much you got to give up for him. I like Terry Rozier, another player, but he's just a heat check off the bench. He'll be a heat check off the bench. He can win you a playoff game by himself. But the only thing is, what is that going to cost? Can you move them after this year? You know, I like Brogdon. I think another steady guy off the bench is good. But keep in mind, the Knicks really need shot creation off the bench. They need somebody who can come off the bench and just straight up score and create for others. And I see that Miles McBride, he's trying. The thing is, he's just not getting loose. He's not creating for others. I mean, I was watching the game and I'm sitting there and I'm saying, you know, when McBride came in, you know, the defense was still well, they still was playing well, but the offense was stagnant. And every time I realized, like, the other players, Anunoby, they had put Anunoby in there. He's not really a shot creator like that. So it was just stagnant. And soon as they brought in Brunson, because he's such a threat, all of a sudden things started opening up for other pieces. So the problem is, we don't have nobody after Brunson to do that can open it up. I mean, sometimes Julius can do it. It depends on how his flow and who his matchup is. But for the most part, it usually is Brunson that creates for others. That's why his assist numbers are starting to go up. And you're going to see his assist numbers go up. Plus, he's a smart, you can tell he's a super cerebral and smart player. So he's starting to realize, wait, I got shooters around me. Let me start using them. That's why even this year, you notice that Brunson started employing the three-point shot. He didn't shoot the three-point shot as much as he does now. But now he's hitting that three-point shot because, again, he's already a good shooter. All he did is just expand his range. I expect him to be even better next year from three. I expect him to shoot even more next year from three. Or maybe even towards the end of the year, you're going to see him shooting a lot more threes. Not Steph Curry-like, but he's going to be shooting a lot more step threes, fast break threes, things like that. You know, but Brunson right now, in front of our eyes, he's turning into a true superstar. I'm sorry, he's in New York. He's handled the pressure. He's excelled over what all of us thought. I mean, I thought he was going to be good. I thought he was going to be just about this good. But I'm talking about the way he is in big games, the way he is in big moments. Brunson, my dude, I mean, like, y'all should enjoy this, man. I mean, the Knicks, let me tell you something. I went through years of Knicks having no point guard. I mean, I went through Greg Anthony. No disrespect to him, but he wasn't a Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Ward. We had a quarterback playing point guard, and that was like one of our best point guards over the years. We had Derek Harper, and he was all right for a little bit. You know, we had him for a couple of years. We made a little run. We never had, when's the last time? I don't remember the Knicks ever having a star at point guard. I'm talking about a bona fide star, not a guy who used to be a star. He is a star. And we need to continue to build around him and just put shooters around him and Randall. And let's keep going forward. We definitely need to get him a backup. He needs a backup just for the regular season, just so you can sit him down. Or the Knicks are going to have to just lose a few extra games this year. And maybe they might drop a seed behind that. But because he's going to need his rest. You cannot have him limping into the playoffs. The Knicks need to be 100% in the playoffs. And they might be able to surprise some people. Well, anyway, this has been Knicks Home Court in NBA News. Please like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe, like, share. And I'll be right back at you with another video coming up. Oh, and by the way, who y'all got tonight? Like I said, I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks going away. I don't think it's going to be close. The Knicks is on a mission right now. The Knicks are playing well. No matter how sentimental it is, Toronto does not have the same team they had. But I do look for Barrett to try to score big. I look for Quickly to score big. And but I look for the Knicks to win big. Knicks Home Court. Peace.